Alright, so it looks like we are back at this thing again, you guys. I got another banger here for you. This is a lot of fun. I just called it You Lose. And so, I've been wanting to play with this card for a long time. Herald of Eternal Dawn. No one ever really plays with this anymore. Or not much at all, really. And it's just stupid. Now, I know a lot of people like to use this with Parination, but that card's just too damn expensive and too many colors for me. Like, it's just not my vibe. So, what I've done here, which has been working out relatively well, is I'm putting it in a reanimate shell, right? So you got your four, and of course on the Herald of the Eternal Dawn, it's flash and flying, 6/6 for 7 mana. You can't lose the game and your opponents can't win, which is kind of just crazy, right? It's the new Platinum Angel. And it's not then the most important part of this card. It's not legendary, so you could have like 10 of them out and play and it wouldn't matter. So what we're doing, of course, is we're using the Reanimator shell for Overlords of the Balemark. You can, impend for, 2, mill 4, hopefully get it or something phenomenal in the graveyard. And then, then you'll try to reanimate it. Do like Coiling Rebirth with it, right? For 5 mana, you can actually gift a card and create 2 copies of Herald of Eternal Dawn, which will make it twice as hard to have to deal with in order to stop you from winning. So we're going to use that. We're also going to use Zombify. I thought I had something else in here that reanimated as flash speed, but I guess I took it out. So we're to get it in the graveyard, we're gonna use the Overlords of the Balemarks. Then you got your removal / discard package with Liliana of the Veil. Then we've got so that's pretty much how we're gonna get it in the graveyard. I did have some Bitter Triumphs in here, but between the Balemark and the Liliana, it seems to be good enough to get the job done. And so we got 1 copy of Tiny Bones. We've got 3 Strategic Betrayals for some added removal and some anti-graveyard hate for like Yuna and Omniscience, and even for other Reanimator decks. Then we've got the 4 Swift Boot Boots, and this is, even though it's not quite on the level with Parination, it's still pretty damn good. This protects your creature pretty well. You only have to equip it for 1. You can Zombify for 4, and then slide this on there immediately for 1, and you're usually in. Well, it's not unbeatable. Well, a lot of times it is. So that's kind of what we're working with here. 1 copy of Tiny Bones, just because he's gross, and then I've just got fatties. This protection from everything. This is pretty good, right? This comes into play. It's not going anywhere. 2 of the Absolute Virtues is another one that's right there on par with Herald of the Eternal Dawn. It's 6 a white and a blue. It's an 8/8 that can't be countered. It's flying, and you have protection from everything, which, as you see, you can't be dealt damage, enchanted, or targeted by anything controlled by your opponents. So this is, the next best thing to a Herald of Eternal Dawn, and you can run into scenarios where you do get both of them in play, which is pretty freaking funny. I've got 4 Unholy Annex in here for a little additional card draw. Arden is super dope. You get him into play, and you can start reanimating, other stuff and turning them to demons that have menace, lifelink, and haste, which is kind of wild. You know, when you have a menace, lifelink, haste, 5/5 Herald of the Eternal Dawn, that's a demon with flying. I've also got a coma in here, and this is the 8/12 for 3 colors, 2 green and 2 blue. Of course, we're not going to pay the casting costs on any of these, but it can't be countered. It's got trample and ward 4, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you get 4/3/3 serpents, which is kind of stupid, right? And of course, we do have the jumbo cactar. You can either just zombify him, or a lot of times a lot more fun to get him in with Arden, hit him for 10,000 damage haste, and that's pretty much the package here. 23 swamps, 1 demolition field just in case that pesky creature land pops up on you, and that's it. I mean, it's no muss, no fuss, nothing crazy. And yeah, this is kind of what we're going to be doing tonight. I was doing this today. I was having a fair bit of success. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and hop onto the Mythic Standard ladder and see what kind of fuckery ensues. Shall we? But yeah. The first game that I played with this, y'all, I got the Herald of the Eternal Dawn out with the Swift Boots on it, and my opponent followed it up with the Bloodthirsty Conqueror Infinite Life Dream combo, and it was the first game I've ever had in Arena that ended in a draw. So yeah, so we should probably be in for some interesting gameplay here. See, this is actually pretty good. I am very concerned that I don't have any way to get Herald of Eternal Dawn in the graveyard right now. But if I draw a Liliana or even just an Overlord to mill something else, I should be in good shape. I got the Zombify, I got the Swift Boots, so 3 lands. Nothing to cry about here, right? Except the fact that El Toro Loco is going first. Sound like something you'd order at a Mexican restaurant. I'll take the El Toro Loco with extra sour cream. So yeah, but I think El Toro Loco might be off the menu. I do really like these sleeves. You're probably paying mono red, which could be unfortunate. But these sleeves are fire. I do have these sleeves. And nothing could be finer than a free W. We are 1-0. Let's freaking go. El Toro Loco, he had to go. I'm the rap king of Missouri. Let's go. Alright, let's try this again. For real, for real. Hey, you know what they say, it don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. If they quit, they quit. Start talking about Dominic Toretto and family in a minute here. No, this Final Fantasy stuff is pretty dope. I know I've only got maybe 4 or 5, 2 different new cards in this deck, but nobody's been playing Herald of the Eternal Dawn, and it's dope. Look, I've got 2 of these. I get something to discard. I do have a Cooling Rebirth here, so I'd say this is not bad if we don't get completely mana screwed. We could potentially do something here. But we're playing against a poison deck, which sometimes can end the game on like 3 turns, so that's not what you like to see. But typically, we only need... I don't have the Zombify, so that could be trouble. But typically we only need like 4 turns to go off. But let's see what we can do. Anything but a Zombify, please. There you go. Arden's in there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now if we can just top deck a Zombify in the next 2 turns, we might actually live. Otherwise, this could be a rough showing. I've already got 3 poison counters. Unfortunately, I don't need to discard anything right now, so I can start doing a little bit of damage control.
Happy to
Maybe with
help,
any luck,
but I'm
we'll go
taking the
after
credit.
it.
Off you go.
Don't tell me that's not double strike.
Fine.
Okay.
I know when I'm not wanted.
Jesus Christ, man. Well, this'll help.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Now, if I could top deck it, well, I don't know if there's any way to win this even with Arden in there. These toxic, they're gonna pile on quick. We're already almost out of the game, y'all. Well, on the positive side, we can do this. Okay.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Ditch that. Do this. Oh, I still don't think this is going to be enough. If
Happy
it
to
is for
help,
some reason, we
but
top
I'm
deck
taking the
land,
credit when we win.
we might have a chance.
Ah, one of your friends has to leave.
The thing is, any spell with Proliferate gives me a counter, right? So oh, they actually killed me with damage. See, that I didn't expect. Yeah, see, I probably should have mulliganed into the Zombify, and that was probably a bad call. But we were, I think, very likely a turn away. We only needed 1 more mana, and we would have survived, but, you know, those poison decks go hard. If you're not playing a low to the ground, if you're playing a low to the ground creature deck, they'll get run the fuck over, they won't have a chance. But if you're a little bit slower, yeah, they'll get you every time. And here we are again with the Coiling Rebirth. We got things to... I think I'm gonna mulligan this. I have the Swift Boots, I have the discard, and I have that, but I don't have anything worth discarding, and I don't have, you know, I don't have an Overlord. I think I gotta send this one back. Let's risk it. See, this isn't great, but this is a lot better, right? Because even though they keep giving us the Coiling Rebirth instead of the Zombify, I do have quite a bit of mill going on over here, so. And I'm sitting pretty on the lands as well. So if I draw a little bit of removal or Liliana or something, that might be okay. And of course, there's nothing wrong with the shuffler. And I'm actually leaning towards taking Arden out of there. Because the problem is on his own, he's kind of garbage. Now, if you can get 2 creatures in the graveyard, he's pretty fire. But if you can't, he's just ass. Now we're talking. We go ahead and take the tiny bones. Play the tiny bones. Maybe if we're not countered. I don't know what they're. This is blue or what. It's any colors. And, yeah, we might be 2 turns away from being in good shape. But yeah, look, we're getting all the Coiling Rebirths and all the Overlords. Like, this is. They're being kind of stupid right now. Yeah, the shuffler's fine. Nothing to see here. It's perfectly how Magic is. I have nothing to say to any of you people who are completely unaware of how bullshit MTG Arena is coded, but you know, do what you gotta do. Although I need some Swift boots, because if I don't get some Swift boots, life's gonna suck. Let's go ahead first. Do that. Let's go ahead and fill up the grave with some more of my never coiling, overlords. Hey! Looky! Daddy found a Liliana. Let's go! I sure wish I had Glissa right now. Be removing counters off of that, and off of that, and off of that. Yeah, they're being pretty ridiculous. But so far I've been able to slow them down just enough, so.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Dude, I'm already one turn away from one. Yeah, I'm gonna get a free Overlord of the Belmark three turns away.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Things were supposed to go. Oh, I got a little. I got a human. Hooray! I got a human. Thank you for one with your own human. Thank you for nothing. And we're still getting mana screwed. But now we got a 5/5. They got to answer every single turn. So that's kind of funny. Yep, I hope we got one of those to use every turn, because they ain't gonna stop. The party keeps going. You get a bail mark. You get a bail mark. Everybody gets a bail mark. Alright. What is going on right now? Are you kidding me? I'm running them over with their humans because I'm stuck on this no mana shit. And they aren't playing anything, so they're probably just sitting on a shit ton of removal. Whatever. Just keep doing that shit. Lose the game to humans that they gave me. It's actually kind of funny. Like, I'm literally running them over with the tokens they donated to me because I can't get any freaking lands. Like, is this what we're doing? So I think what we'll do if we ever get a land, and I still don't have one because reasons. Let me get a tap land. Oh, well, hey, that'll work. So we got we got the Zombify before we got the land, which is pretty stupid. But that's okay. Just to be safe, because I don't trust this here. Let's go ahead. I'm glad I did that now, because now I can Coiling Rebirth the Herald of the Eternal Dawn and get 2 copies for them to have to deal with, right? Because it's buried in there something. Yeah, there it is. Because I could do Arden. Arden might not be bad here, because I can get stuff back every turn, which would be pretty disgusting. Which I think actually might be the best play. Especially since I've got to back up when they kill something. Let's do Art. Now, unless they have removal, I can't lose a game. That's unfortunate. What else do we have here? Oh yeah. We have another one. And we can use this to fill up the graveyard. Take a lily. Fill up the graveyard. Take a lily. And they might scoop here. Now let's just not fuck around. Let's do this, and then they can just see that and then scoop. Playing.
When
Have a nice day.
You're telling me what you know about the Raven Master. Off you go.
Sure, let's just take that because. That's how you went with Reanimator. They got my Herald, but they couldn't deal with all of them. I mean, Reanimator's pretty busted right now, y'all. So, yeah. But looking back, instead of playing the... Looking back, what I maybe should have done was do the Coiling Rebirth on the Herald of the Eternal Dawn and got 2 copies, but if they both got wiped, I was kind of stuck, and even though I had a backup copy, I just felt like having Arden to constantly pull stuff out was the better plan, and it worked. And then have the fact that I had 2 Ardens in the graveyard, kind of saved my monkey ass. This all looks good, but I don't have any kind of reanimate spells, and I don't want to risk that. So we're gonna try to mulligan this. There we go, Zombie Nation. Zombie. And we'll go with Zombie Nation because we can mill here. So are these lands. Tiny bone, tiny. Not meant for my tiny bone. Uh-oh, it's the vengeful blood bitch. Wow, was that what kind of shenanigans we're playing today? Yeah. Tiny bone to the gut. Throat cut. Oh my god, are we really doing this again? Like, I have 24 lands in this deck, but I can't draw any. This is the second game in a row. Except I'm in a way worse spot than last time. But, if I start getting crazy with these annexes here, they can solo games. But, as you can see, how is it? We're drawing all the annexes and all the bail marks. This is 2 games in a row, and I just milled all my lands. How many lands did we mill? 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. No creatures, sure. But we're gonna start catching up in a minute here. These annexes can solo games. There we go. Now if I'm gonna have to just keep drawing in order to force discard for turn. It's just the only way we're gonna survive this thing, it looks like. So this is fine. So just keep doing this. Keep doing this. Keep tiny cards. I don't really need a blocker right now. Now I do have a blocker. And I can mill with this, which is sweet. Oh my god. Well, maybe I can't. Well, that was kind of dirty. Yeah, I might be in trouble here, y'all. This is kind of fucked. So yeah, this is probably just gonna not spend more time at least. And then we can do this. And we can do which one? This one. Yeah, we'll do this one. But we gained, the important part here is that we gained the 4 life, because even if they go for this, I just have to survive this turn. Oh. Perfect. If I could, well, no. I do have Cooling Reaper, so I'll get 2 copies. Wait, are they gonna kill me with that? Am I dead? Wait, I'm a little. Wait, hold on. Because. I don't really understand how they just won. They didn't have a sacrifice outlet, but somehow they're sitting there and they're sacrificing cards. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We lost, but yeah, that's just that's garbage. Sometimes this thing just does some funky shit that makes no sense. They didn't have a sacrifice outlet. They're just sitting there just sacking everything like it's sure. But as you can see, 1 turn away after getting horribly mana screwed again, and I still almost had it. So, I thought gaining that 8 life was enough, and apparently I was mistaken. But I do know that if I would have brought it out, I would have just gotten go over the throat, and it'd just been pointless. Yeah, more garbage. Oh my god, let's go to 5. This is really bad. So I need that. I can discard it with that. I really don't want to lose that. Go to Arden. Has to go for sure. I think we risk it. At this point, all I need to draw is a Zombify. I don't want to draw the fucking Corn Reaper, but yeah, I'll probably need to run over this time. Cats usually fuck me up. Because they're gonna come out fast and furious. So far, they've actually not been as bad as the last time I fought cats, which is pretty good. I can't risk.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people tell you won't be outsmarting me.
But I need to land in the Zombify before I get run over. And this could be tough. Cats are usually...
The bonds I build are unbreakable. Steel yourself for battle.
I regret that. Don't overthink.
Oh, let's see if we can get them. If I can get them both in play, that'd be pretty sick, right? Get the Herald of Eternal Dawn and this guy. Protection from each of my opponents, and then I can't lose the game on top of that. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty gross when you pull that off. Jesus Lord.
Trust yourself and you shall win.
Delay, nothing more. This fight finished before brunch. I've always hated it.
Well, I bought myself a little more time at least, but yeah, the chances of me top decking a Zombify. I mean, this game's kind of had it out for me. I mean, you always see what I'm about to do to get a decent draw and not get. I don't know why it's possible. That's how it goes. But theoretically, we're kind of in this.
Steel yourself for battle.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
And that's all she wrote. Sometimes it just bees that way. So, right, it's 99%. Well, the one thing that I like about this deck, because it probably is about, you know, I would say 60-70% winner. 50 at the very, very absolute lowest. But even on the vast majority of the losses, we're usually talking one turn. You're talking one turn away from getting smacked, and you know, from that L getting turned into a W. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Arden is ridiculous, but sometimes I think I should replace him. Now, with the way these games can go on, where I'm just drawing never-ending veil marks, he's pretty sick. Like, this is okay. I can deal with this. All I need is some kind of reanimation spell. I've only got 6 in here, but I would be shocked. Like, seriously shocked. If it took me 8,000 turns to get it. And we did mill one away, so that's a good sign. Kind of lets you thin out the deck without having to thin out the deck, you know what I'm saying? Now we can go ahead. I kind of need to get the Swift Boots out, but let's go ahead and...
Happy to help, but I'm tired of your secrets.
Liliana, I'm tired of your shit. Stop, dude. This dog's gonna drive me absolutely fucking insane. And we still managed to dodge. Oh, well, no. So they're gonna fuck around and they're gonna get wrecked by Lily's ultimate. They can keep letting her sit there and doing her business. How many times are we just sitting here waiting on land? Oh shit. Well, they got rid of her.
With friends.
I kind of want to wait another turn. Yeah, I need to wait another turn regardless, because I want to be able to immediately get the Swift Boots on the thing, and then they're going to have a big ass fucking problem. So, yeah, we're going to risk it for the biscuit, right? So let's go ahead and just...
When I win,
Get rid of that
you're
Coiling
telling me
Rebirth.
what you know.
Get rid of that
I'm
Coiling
tired of your
Rebirth.
secrets.
Hope I draw top deck of land. And then I can just get the one copy on the Swift Boots, and hopefully that'll be enough. And if it's not, then it is what it is. There we go. So...
Don't overthink things.
They could obviously wreck us with the board wipe, I'm well aware. And it's one of the weaknesses of the combo, but that's all they can do. Oh my golly, Miss Molly, are you kidding me right now? Did we just do the thing? Well, I don't know if there's anything to get with them is the problem. But, what's in their graveyard? Ayo? Did that just really happen, y'all? Did we just do the thing? So, let's play this. Play that. Oh, this would be so good though. But yeah, let's do this. Get rid of whatever they have in their hand.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Let's take this. I don't even know what the hell it does, but we'll beat you down with your own creature. And they scoop. And that's how you do it, y'all. Like I said, even when we lose, it's usually down by one turn. But when we win, it's usually pretty fucking fun. So, yeah. Herald of the Eternal Dawn, don't be sleeping on that shit. Swift Boots by itself a lot of times is good enough, and even if it's not, you can usually find another way. But yeah, we're gonna pause for station identification, and then we will resume the necromancy. Alright, I'm getting a little tired. See, like, everybody always likes my ideas. Because I don't like doing all the same bullshit that everybody else does. But yeah, I'm getting tired. We'll run a couple more games up the fuckery. I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna start counting the sheep. Counting the sheep. 1, 2, and you know, that type of shit. Yeah, you think I'm taking the one lander? Negative, go trader. Go fuck yourself. This is all fine. We got removal, we got that, we got the swift. We just need the zombify and we'll be in there, I think. So let's keep 6. Put this on the bottom. You can eat the world from the bottom of the deck, coma. Sure, they got some food down there for you. I mean, can we just start calling Coma Lardass? I mean, it's literally, the name is World Eater. Like, I don't know, just call it Lardass. Just take my removal, or I'm gonna kill your bat. Like, there's not an option here. Like, did it really take Sergio Morito Jr. that long to figure out he needs to take my fucking removal? Thank you, Sergio. And now we can get the bat. And then we can deal with other bullshit on top of that. Here we go. Here she comes to save the day. The bat is going to
Something
be
suspicious
played.
is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
See you later, stupid bat.
Ah, one of your friends has to leave.
It's a bat. Holy moly, I'm glad I got this back. That is beautiful. So let's go here. Let's go here. Exile, so you cannot return. Let's go here. Shoot at the graveyard.
We all have things we'd rather.
If I get the zombify, I'll zombify him, play this with haste, and GG. If all goes according to plan. And we got a couple of draw things here, so we're sitting pretty. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Now I just need one more land. Well, I don't even need a land. I just need them not to play a creature. That'd be kind of sick. Well. What do we have right here? I do believe you. I don't know why they didn't block that. But, yeah. GG, Sergio! Sergio got Sergi owned. I'm late for a very important reanimate. Zombie. We got a zombie. We got this. We got 3 lands. We don't have any protection from our Swifty boots, but I say these never-ending bail mercs are starting to get a little effing annoying, but oh, that's actually an avatar. That's funny. I did not realize that was an avatar until this very moment. But that's a good one. Hey, I got the boots. We got the boots. We got the motherfucking boots. Let's go, baby. Gonna draw. We got a lot of stuff we can do, but yeah, we need the boots. They'll probably counter it with them bullshit because they're blue and they're gay. Oh, what do you know? They let that one go. Yeah, so now we just gotta play around the counter spell. So let's give them a target, shall we? Because we know they're dying to use it. They're like, oh my god, I can't wait to make sure nobody can play Magic but me. Like, I know what they're doing, right? So we're just gonna keep playing around it. And it's the gayest one of them all, which means they probably have like 5 more. So we're just gonna wait for them to get greedy and play something, hopefully draw a land, because if I draw a land and they're tapped out, I think they're gonna have a problem, right? So let's keep giving them targets. So here comes the other counter spell. Yeah, see, we'll just have to keep sucking them up until they run out. Well, let's just start giving them something to think about here. What do we got here? They're gonna run out eventually. But I'm sitting on 3 reanimate spells. Now they have a problem. Fill up my graveyard again too if they don't have a board wipe. We can kill that one. But see, now this is in play. They can't do damage to me until they deal with this. So they're probably doing a lot of that quick steady shit. Dale. GG Dale. I'm Dale, and this is my other brother Daryl, my other brother Dale. Oh, it's Daryl, isn't it? No, I don't know. Whatever. GG Daryl. Could y'all please stop reanimating stuff that doesn't allow me to win? Like I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Like, they're trying to turn standard into commander. That was kind of their answer to everything. I don't know if it was a good answer, but that's what's going on. Why the hell do you think they gave us omniscience on fucking turn 3? Like, technically, for those of you who are unaware, you can actually play omniscience potentially on turn 2 with the combo that I created. And one day, thank you for helping me out with that. Now that I'm streaming, I'll just put the combo on here. But yeah, you can actually get omniscience on the board on turn 2. It's 100% possible. what do you need to do that? You just need a little 1/1 creature. You need Unwanted Remake. And that's Splash Portal. Right, you just, first turn you play a 1/1, the second turn you unwanted Remake for 1 on your own creature, and if you hit an Omniscience, you can Splash Portal it, because it Manifest Dread, right? Then you Splash Portal Manifest Dreaded Omniscience and play it on turn 2. Which is pretty effing funny when you get it to pop off. Just saying. So, now you know, and no one's half the battle. So. And that's cool. Because I'm just going to start doing the same thing to you. So let's see who runs out of cards first.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Drop it.
Sephiroth is overrated. Phantom Train is way better. You heard it here first, and it's only an uncommon, I think. Phantom Train is way better than Sephiroth, 100%. Nobody tells you otherwise is a dirty, dirty whore liar. Gimme, gimme, gimme back my Liliana. And then get rid of my Liliana. Since they don't like having cards, I figure I'll just take all of theirs too. I don't think you deserve to have that creature or a card. Thanks for playing. Goodbye. Goodbye, card.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
And Liliana just soloed the game. Let's go, baby! Still one of the best cards in the game. Like, what she does for 3 mana is just complete. You shouldn't be able to destroy half their permanents for 3 mana. I mean, oh my god, there's a lot of good stuff in this game, but pound for pound, her and Glissa they're just stupid. Especially her. It is much harder to target a planeswalker than it is a creature. But yeah, for 3 mana, yeah, I don't know if there's anything better than Liliana. I just don't. You know, somebody's gonna argue Stock Up's really good, and you know, or Preacher of the Schism is really good. You know, there's a few good, you know, Slasher's really good. You know, there's some 3-drops out there that are good, but are they Liliana good? Nah, bro. She's hands down 100% without a shadow of a doubt the best 3-drop in the game, and you know, whenever she rotates out, which will be like a fucking 2030 or something, that'll be a huge loss for everybody. Y'all think y'all are gonna miss Shieldred? Shit, wait till Liliana goes. So we're all gonna be fucking, you know, that's just like, wait, was Liliana in Foundations? I don't think she was, because if she was, that would be awesome, because as far as black goes, if there's a staple for black, it's gotta be her. I know a lot of people would say the only real staple for black is probably Unholy Annex, which, don't get me wrong, that card is stupid good. It's soloed many games for me. Why are we still waiting to play 200,000 minutes? Earth the Wizard of the Code, please stop the Pegatry, thank you. Y'all, I'm unfiltered, shit just flies out of my mouth if you can't handle it, or you get offended easily. This may not be the right stream for you if you guys start coming in and watching. I'm Gen X and I just don't give a fuck. So, when I talk a lot of shit, I'm very sarcastic and I don't really care about much of anything. that about solves us up Gen X. You know, a little nutshell. They were very sarcastic, were very apathetic, and fuck your feelings, right? And don't come to us and try to explain to us how to use the internet, because we invented that shit. Y'all just lucky you don't have to sit there and listen to a dying robot for 10 minutes to connect to the internet. It's been 3 days downloading a picture of Betsy, who's really probably Chuck. So we got the discard, we got the filler, we got the draw. I mean, we got the whole package here. We get a couple lands, and Autry here might be having some problems. Bye bye NX, because we all know they could have got Lily, but you know they were gonna go for NX. Don't play with me. We all know. If that was me, I would have let him keep the NX and I would have got Lily. I'm just keeping it real. Alright. Watch it be 4 lands. Hey, there's no lands. Can I get my Tiny Bones back? Let's go, Tiny Bones! Tiny Bones! Charge! Liliana.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people drop it.
Let's make our waste a thing on Tiny Bones. That's right, you have to waste your little loyalty point on Tiny Bone. The tiniest bone that you ever did see. Tiniest bone that hit the ring. Yeah, no, I actually might lose this game. Liliana, I just saw last game.
Don't overthink things.
Actually, fuck. I really don't want to lose her, but I can't get rid of the Zombify. Go have Arden in there by chance, because that would be kind of solid. That would be kind of amazing. I do not. So what we're gonna do right here, do this right there. And we're at least gonna put the kibosh on that.
You're gonna need a good Undertaker.
Oh, shut your filthy whore mouth. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now?
Drop it.
Wow, and that's the game. We literally just let Lily on him. See? Told you. Best 3 crop of the game. I soloed a game with her. They soloed a game with her. That's one of those matchups. I was like, well, kind of wish those bitter triumphs were in there, but what are you gonna do, right? Yeah, we'll do like 1 or 2 more here, and it's gonna be sleepy time. This is not terrible. As long as I can build something good with the overlord of the Hail Bailmarks Yeah, Pale Mark. Yeah, that's what that fucking... I don't know. Every time I see this, doesn't this... Like, that looks like that symbol that you see on, like, medicine things or whatever. Like, that's what I think about every time I see that freaking card. And it's really nice of them to put all of my Heralds of Eternal Dawn on my deck, because that's... Let's make sure all my good creatures that I want to Necro are all on my hand, with no way to discard them, because that would just be, you know, just so awesome. And of course, I mill Buttkiss. Yeah, this is not good. I don't care about that. He did his job. He's already finished, bro. Yeah, I think we might actually lose this game. Like, what is going on right now? Wow. Sometimes it just be... Wow. Are you kidding me right now? We got discard outlets now, so if I can draw me a Coiling Rebirth or something in a minute here, we might actually survive this. Then at first strike? Ouch. Okay, that kind of sucked. But actually, if I draw a land, I can kill 2 of these next turn, so that's something. Is this the one that makes me lose all the life? Oh yeah, I think the game's over right now. There's 5, 6, 9, 9, 10, and then I'm gonna lose 3 more. What is going on right now?
Nobody knows Dominaria.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what I
shadows
do,
like
actually. I don't even know why I'm messing around. Yeah, I just, I couldn't get it that time. Liliana just came way too late. Yep, that's how it goes sometimes. Usually between the Belmark and Liliana I'll have enough, but that Belmark's been kind of rough. You saw my hand was stacked with, you know, everything I needed to play in my graveyard, so... Yeah, well... I don't really like this. I like the tiny bones and the removal, and I like this. I mean, I do have card draw. Well, we'll see what happens. I feel like I should have mulliganed this, but... If I can just mill this and then draw that to start my card draw engine, I might have something I can play with here, especially if I mill something decent with that. I swear I'm just gonna call him the medicine man, because every time I see this thing, it looks like that shit on the medical bracelets. Y'all know what I'm talking about, with the little snake or whatever the fuck it is. Did y'all see that? That was super weird. It did all my shit face down. What happened? Y'all saw that, right? There was a Progenitus there, and it disappeared. I milled 4 cards, but I've only got 3. I need to look up Progenitus. I don't think it says shuffle back into your library. I'm so confused right now. I guess protection from everything means that it can't be milled? But if it can't be milled, then where did it go? Is it still in my deck? Is there any way that I can check and see? Like, I'm so lost.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Don't overthink things.
Well, at least the land's coming now. Ayo? Did that just happen? Do I have 2 things in here? Well, I could actually, should I do that? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's
Drop
a
it.
Cactar in there. And let's simplify the Cactar. And then we'll wait till the Coiling Rebirth to double dose this guy. Tiny bone. Fuck my tiny bone. Give me land. Let's go, baby! Here. We'll go here.
Sacrifices must be
Then
made.
we'll go here. Like, they could have went one more turn. They technically still had a chance. But I wiped out their whole board. It didn't have trample. I mean, it didn't have trample. I mean, Brando, bro. You might have had another chance, but I did just wipe your whole board, which is unfortunate. And I was about to Coiling Rebirth, the Herald of the Eternal Dawn to get me 2 copies, but yeah. Gotta love the Cactar, man. That's gotta be the funniest card ever released in Magic. Like 9999. I actually forgot about that from Final Fantasy until they put the card. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that dude that was like attacking with 10,000 needles or whatever. It's like, yeah, it's a bitch. I don't remember which Final Fantasy that's from. I can't remember. The only one that I remember super vividly is like 10. I stopped at 10, but 7, 8, 9, and 10 were all phenomenal. And if you ask me, and nobody did, Final Fantasy X is the best console game ever made. Without it, it's not even fucking close. And anybody who says otherwise doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Can't get rid of both, you can certainly get rid of one. I'll just throw the fuck down and not gain over there. How about that? Now if we can just find some way to mill something, we might be in pretty good shape. But if we don't, this will get ugly in a hurry here. Pretty sure this is a rabbit deck. It's gonna be pretty sad next turn when I can play Coiling Rebirth and I have nothing in my graveyard because reasons. What reasons are those? I don't know. Yeah, we are in some. We're in one. Yeah, one turn. We got a mill. The only chance is to mill the Herald on. Wow. That's game. Nope. They're like, shh, just let it happen. I hate you all so much right now. Hey, that's how it goes. This is at least a 50%er, if not more. I mean, y'all are watching the game, so I'm not keeping track of this shit with Untapped, GG, and all that. I've got an account. I just don't. Yeah, I don't care enough for all of that. You can watch the games and see for yourselves. Oh my god, this is gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I swear it's gonna be okay. That bail mark does me wrong and does me dirt. Oh, that's not good. Maybe if I get lucky, they'll freaking draw like a Valgaboth and hit themselves for 9 damage. That would be sweet. Ayo? Well, if you're gonna screw me on the mill, at least you can give me a shot at getting rid of their draw. Oh, and they get 1. On the positive side, we can do this.
Something suspicious is going on. I'm tired of your secrets.
Well, there's 3 that just got them, so. Yeah, I am a huge fan of that card, Dark Confidant. I wasn't around when he came out. It's a
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
I kind of want to wait another turn and double reanimate it, because I'm sure they probably have some removal, but I don't know if they do. I can just zombify it again, right? So yeah, why not? Sometimes you get really lucky with that Tart Confidant. He'll just keep hitting lands, which is a beautiful thing. So I love it when it happens for me. So I'm glad it's working out for them. They've got a shit ton of cards. That's actually pretty sweet, so let's get them a card and get 2 copies. And if they kill both of those, I'm gonna bring it out again. Yeah, so as long as I have 2 of those in play, I can't lose the game, so. And as soon as they kill them both, I'm gonna just play another one. Hey, yo. I'll take me a swamp. Sure could use some swift boots. What I could really use, but you know. So do I reanimate it now, or do we wait? Let's just do this. Well, it does say I could actually get a second copy of it out right now, which would be pretty fucking funny, but that's alright. I'm not making any unnecessary movements with this thing. If they're gonna remove it, they're gonna remove it. I got a couple of blockers out now. I can kind of let NX do its thing, and then, you know, with any luck, they'll kill themselves with their own Dark Confidant, which will be beautiful. Although they are kind of gay with their 150 card deck. I'm really trying to beat the algorithm with a million cards. Like, I hate these fucking people, dude. I do. Like, I have absolutely zero respect for any people building these, like, 8,000 card decks. Like, you know, I don't know how many different ways I could say, go fuck yourself, you're stupid. If you happen to be the dude who's what? Playing me, you see this video? Why did they kill that? I can't die if this is in play. Like, that was really stupid. Like, genuinely. Well, might as well hit them for one. They ain't gonna know about it. They can get tiny bones if they want. Unless they have a board wipe, I can't lose the game now, so. Well, any Shiver's Edict could. Oh, or that.
Nobody knows Dominario's shadows like. Ah, one of your friends has to leave.
Oh shit! I was like, oh, I can just reanimate it, and then I'm gonna win. But they got me. Okay, well, these games they're not boring, right? Oh, okay. Well, that's enough for now, guys. Much love.